Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is a collective reading because I'm bored. Basically it. It's very cold outside. And when we can't go outside, we get bored. So I thought we'd pull some energy from Yin Yang. But I also have my Cosmic Energy Oracle deck here for some profound wisdom from the universe. That's my cursive voice, I guess. Uh-oh, Twin Flames in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Moving on. Third Eye Clarity, Ancestor Guides, Alchemy, Being Present. We just did a reading not too long ago where the Third Eye Clarity was also the first energy from this deck. I don't remember what it was called, but I do know it was maybe like 3 or 4 readings ago. Why do we always get the same cards? This looks good. Nova came home today, didn't you? He's been missing since like the full moon. We're happy you're back. You don't look happy to be back. Came in soaking wet. Said I'm sick of this bullshit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll start with 10. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, fine, I'll take them. Alright, I guess we're doing what? 12? 13 perhaps? Where did I put the fucking box? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of these as well, and then we'll just do everything. Remember to focus on what you can control, which is you. Right? Nothing else you can control except you. You can offer things to people they don't have to accept. You can do things for people they don't have to do it back. You can learn new things and try and talk to others. They don't have to listen. Everyone has free will. So oh, I got copyrighted the last time this song was on. I can't have an uneven number. I'm sorry, I have to pull one more. That's the one I pulled. Anyway. Masculine energy. Our masculine side is the being side, and I think one of the reasons that this continues to be coming through is because we live in a capitalist society which is incredibly imbalanced, okay? There he is, sir of the hour, Mr. Nova. So, this isn't just about men, right, or the patriarch. Nova, get out of my archery stuff. I moved a lot of my weaponry by my front door. If you didn't know, I'm sitting in front of my front door. This is our foyer. One day, maybe. Anyway. The masculine energy that we all have, right? We all have masculine and energy aspects. I'm not talking about dicks and shit. I'm talking about energy. So we all have moments of being and we all have moments of doing. That's Nova. He's in our family. He just hasn't been around. Nova, were you here? Did you know that Angel's gone? Angel and Nova got into it a lot, so I feel like that's why he left. Anyway. Masculine energy coming out at the very end. I feel like masculine energy keeps coming out. Because a lot of reasons. I think what I'm trying to get to right now, even though I'm incredibly distracted by everything going on, is that capitalism perpetrates like an imbalance within our own masculine energy because we're always doing for someone else. That's the point I'm trying to fucking make, okay? So we have third eye clarity as our main energy. And then we have the comfort zone and south node after that. So these things can exist within the same space, but if you're in this process of awakening your third eye, coming into consciousness, I'm not going to recap that. I've done a fuck ton of stuff around that. If you are seeking clarity on what's going on in the world, the way that you are a slave to the system, a way that you are participating in your own oppression by staying stuck in cycles that you know you should release, right? By allowing yourself to have your own limitations because of fear, your inability to complete certain cycles because of your unwillingness to change. That's on you, dude. No one's gonna do that for you. And I don't mean to be harsh, but we get the same cards almost every time I pull out this deck. Which, in your defense, collective, is pretty frequently. So, divine timing is here. Trust in divine timing for your own process. Trust in your ability to alchemize your own energy as well. Through your relationship to either your ancestors or your higher self or higher power, whatever that is for you, or all of them together, right? Intuition just came out of this other deck. Our third eye and intuition work together, right? I've done a few videos about the clair abilities. So like claircognizance is like just this ability to know things. A lot of that stems from intuition hits or energy, feeling energies and stuff. I really like shuffling this deck. It's really nice for my hands, so I apologize, sort of, if you're bothered by it. Let's just call it an autistic stim, okay? We do have guarded and vulnerability here with the masculine energy. I have 2 rows, so I'm reading columns. For this divine timing, which we were just speaking to, we have stability, harmony, and flow. So I think when we start to get impatient with our process or the way things are showing up in the 3D or the way other people are responding to us, whatever that response is, we can really do ourselves a lot of service by trying to stay in as much flow as possible. And I'm not talking necessarily about a comfort zone flow, but allowing yourself to kind of roll with the punches, right? As shit comes up, don't take it as such a like monumental thing, right? Don't allow yourself to like get sketched out and put all these limitations on yourself through it. Allow yourself to flow, right? Stay stable. We also have present, abundant, and gratitude with renewal and spark. So if you're seeking this spark to come back into yourself, right? Come back into your authenticity, right? Doing so is going to require you to be as grateful and joyful as possible. Even being grateful about the shitty stuff is going to give the universe, your ancestors, whoever you work with, whatever energy, it's not a fake out, but it is a shift into allowing what is to be, right? Including yourself within this process. So like, what I mean by that is, I think within capitalism and consumerism, we have this idea that things have to go a certain way, and if they don't, they're a failure. Because that's what this society breeds. But, so then that's when we start to blame others or start to lash out on people or, do stupid shit that we ultimately causes us to repress our own shit. And also leads to regret because we treat other people the way we feel like we're being treated when something doesn't work out for us. So instead of having that mentality, what we can do is be open to the things and see things as a lesson. Getting out of victim mentality is a very important, essential part of this process. So having a couple ego deaths, checking yourself, acknowledging your own wrongdoings is, I mean, that's, you want other people to do that in situations with you, so you need to do it for you as well, right? When someone does you wrong, you want them to apologize. When you do people wrong, you need to do the same fucking thing. Alright? You are not the only person on the planet, my friends. We are all here together in this shithole, okay? We also have some family home commitment, and we have Mercury messages, travel, communication. I don't necessarily see a relationship between these two in regards to this. I'm just sharing the columns. But you know, if this resonates for you, maybe there's some communication, maybe with the holiday 420. I'm funny right now. I will be celebrating 420. I am not a Christian, so congrats for coming back, Jesus. But I will be high. Anyway. You know what it is for you. With Mercury being retrograde last month until the 7th of this month, so what, like a week or so ago? 10 days? 11 days. Maybe things are still balancing out, right? Maybe you guys are still finding the stability. So again, trust in divine timing with that, okay? Start to affirm that everything is working out in your favor, including you and your work, right? It's okay to be in this space of vulnerability and guarded, especially if you are doing a process of taking inventory, trying to stay on track with yourself, adopting new, healthier ways of being, releasing harmful behaviors, mentalities, people, habits, things like that. Do protect yourself, but not to the, again, finding balance within this. Don't protect yourself so much you end up in solitary confinement, unless you want to be. I mean, I love being alone. I really do. Alright, I am going to pull a few more. So we have collaboration achieves greater goals. Courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. Intuition, listen to your intuition, it never lies. I think this process of trusting our intuition could become a collective convo. Because that took me a really long time, because I had other people outside of me convincing me that I was wrong when they were just dumb. I'm gonna keep it so fucking for real with you. So let's go ahead and write that down as a collective convo topic. I love this. What did I just say? God damn it. Oh, trusting intuition. Intuition. Someone, I heard, I don't think this is true. I'm pretty sure all humans have intuition. But I know what people talk about women's intuition, but I am not a masculine person, so I don't have the experience of being a masculine person. So I'm kind of wondering, do you guys get intuition hits? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? I don't know, because we have different parts. I feel like we all feel that. I think that's an important part, but I feel like you guys probably aren't. I don't know. Trust just came out. Okay, so we have adventure. Adventure is the path to new worlds, and then we have trust. Trust your intuition, the universe guides you. I literally just wrote that down. So that's really hitting home. I guess that was the answer to our question. Yes, you guys do have intuition. For women, I know it feels like, sometimes it can feel like a hit in the pit of your stomach, like right below your belly button area. So that's why I was wondering, because I don't know if that's our womb or what. But, you know, it might come through in different ways for you. If you need help discerning your nervous system, I did a I did a collective convo called something about responding to emotional crises. The first few minutes of that, we talked about the vagus nerve and the sympathetic nervous system. So that's what puts you in fight or flight. And men, I know, can do that too, especially if you have PTSD or trauma or whatever. So if you're having trouble with accessing or trusting your intuition, maybe check that out. Or just go to Google and learn about the vagus sympathetic nerve system. And allow yourself to try to heal through that. Alright? I guess I'm just kind of concentrating on masculine because that's, you guys came out. My analytics say more men are watching me too, so I don't know. Alright, and then we have cleansing. Cleanse your mind and spirit and remove negative energy. I like shuffling these, so I'd like a couple more. 16 minutes. Go a little longer. I guess we'll be done with these. Discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. And the more you trust yourself and trust your process and follow your passion, I mean, that's what the universe wants you to do. Not just for you, though, for everyone on the planet. We're all supposed to be tapping into our gifts and our passions and our skills and abilities to make the world a better place. And we have to be building that alongside this destruction of this self-mutilating system. Inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. I'll show you these cards too. Hang on. Let me get a couple of these. Love to the moon and back. Our first time around. Anything else from the stars? The dogs are staying outside and it's raining and Woodstock will not come in. Dea wants to be in, but they have to stay together. Morning star, keep shining even when the others have quit. Yeah, don't let anyone around you put your fire out. If you start to feel like people around you are encouraging you to go against your intuition, because intuition is big here, I would set firm boundaries with them or just keep it, right? Clock their moves. New horizons, old ways won't open new doors. And dream, wish upon a star, which also came out early. I think dream has been quite the theme for us today. So morning star, inspire, love. Work on self-love before you give your heart away. New horizons and dream. Let me go ahead and show you these other cards and then I will let you guys go. I feel like I'm going to do another reading because like I said, we're bored. We like to be outside a lot. Yeah. So collaboration, courage. Eagles may be significant. I would say pay attention to that if you see them anywhere. Intuition, adventure. Adventure is a really good Angels and Airwaves song. Trust, cleansing, and that's it. Have a good one.